Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to JSBin. JSBin is a web-based platform that enables you to experiment with code snippets in JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. It does not require you to download any software. Everything within the platform can be accessed with just a web browser. However, if you want your code snippets to be saved, you will need to sign up to register. Registration, of course, is free. The link to the JSBin website is displayed on the screen. This is what the JSBin website looks like. There are different areas here. If you want to know more about the JSBin features, you can click on that and go through that. There is a getting started link that can guide you through what the platform is all about. There's a keyboard shortcut. If you want to export, import gist. A gist basically is a simple way to share code snippets and paste with others. So it is used when you need to share a simple piece of code or a technique with your co-workers or friends. That's what a gist is. So if you want to go pro, there is a professional option which gives you more features. You click on that. If you want to read more, there is a blog here. There is a help option. If you want to donate, you can donate. And there is an option to log in or register. So there are different areas. For example, it starts off with a template, gives you a basic HTML template to work with, and there are options here where it's got file. You can click on the drop down. You can create a new file. If you want to make your bin private, you need to pay for it. There's a professional option there. You can delete a bin, you can archive a bin, you can add description to a bin, you can save a snapshot, you can also clone a bin. So the code snippets are referred to as a bin. So there are different options. At the moment, you can see I've got HTML highlighted. This is HTML area here. It is highlighted. If you want to experiment with CSS, you click on the CSS tab. It gives you the CSS option. If you want to add JavaScript, that's the JavaScript tab here. And within the JavaScript tab, there's a drop down, and it gives you the option. If you want to experiment with the ES6 version of JavaScript with Babel, you can click on that. If you want JSX, which is a React base, you can click on that. So just click on the one you want, but the default is just plain vanilla JavaScript. And then you've got the console. If you want to experiment with the console, for example, just type in 2 plus 2. Just say 2. I forgot to add the plus and press enter. You can see it gives you the answer there. So it also has a built-in console, which is useful as well. You can click on the clear button to clear. And then you've got an output area where you can output the result of your code. You've also got an option to add a library. So if you click on the add library, the different libraries you can use. You got jQuery, and you got Bootstrap, different things. If you want to add these libraries to your JSBin work area, and there's also option for React, so feel free to look through the various libraries that you can add. So it's very easy to work and implement with other libraries just by adding that, and that gives you access to the respective libraries. So for now, I am just going to click on this register option so that we can quickly register. The advantage of registering is that whatever work you've done is saved, and you can always access it later and also send people the code snippets. So you can log in or register via GitHub or use your email address. It's always easier, much easier to log in or register via GitHub. If you haven't got a GitHub account, it's very straightforward to register. Just go to github.com and just follow the instructions. So I've already got an account, so I'm going to click to register via GitHub, and that will give me the options here. It tells you what it's asking GitHub to authorize: JSBean, personal use data, gist. I'll just click authorize, and that will, because I'm already logged in, so you can see he's logged me in now because I've already signed in with my GitHub account. So it's welcoming me there. I'm just going to click on this to come out. So now I can just create something if I wanted to, and just create a simple H1 tag. I'll just say H1, and I'll just say hello, and I'll close that tag with the H1. You can see the output is displayed in this area here. This hello here is displayed here. So if I wanted to add, say, CSS to that, I'll just say color. I'll just say H1, which is the element, and I will give it a color of, say, blue. You can see here the CSS has reflected there. So I can also add JavaScript with the alert function here. You can see here it's saying hi there. So the different things you can experiment with: JavaScript, CSS, HTML, and also various libraries as well. And also there is a console option. So there is an option here to share. If you want to share your bin, there is a link there. Just copy that link and send it to whoever you want to send. Or you can also embed. There's an option to embed, and they will get the link and they will have access to this code, and then they can you guys can collaborate together. Or if you've got problems with code, you can easily share the link to your bin, and someone can try and take a look and maybe help you out with your code. There is an option here to create a new bin. Just click on new bin here, and it gives you a new option. It always gives you a default HTML template, which saves you a lot of time. Then you can just obviously add to that. And if you want to open an existing bin, you just click open bin. And if you've got any bin that has been opened that you have already, it will have that bin opened. You can see here it says open previously saved bins, and it always gives your bin a name. You can see this is the name is given my bin. It automatically saves it and gives it a name for you. It says 2 minutes ago, and you can see it's archived it. It gave it a name of hello. So it tells you you can continue with current bin. Click on that and it opens the current bin, or if you want to open a new one, you just click on new bin. So that's basically how the JSBean works. Feel free to experiment. I strongly encourage you to play around and get familiarized with the platform. You can always log out by clicking on this account option here and click on the logout link, and that will take you out. And when you log in, all the code snippets you have before, since you've signed in, you'll be able to access them and also share them with others if you wish to do so. So that's it for this video on using JSBean. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.